What is up, my magical moonbeams? I hope you are having a wonderfully magical day today. We are over at Aldi to see if they have restocked any more Pokemon. I was here last week. They had the mini tins and I completely missed out. So they have Pokeball tins that they're restocking and I'm gonna see if I can find any. So let's go check it out. Moonbeams, we are heading in. Let's see if we can get what I am looking for. I'm very hopeful. Usually there's something in these about it, but can I grab just one? Here we go. Right there. That is what we are looking for. So, hello. Check this out. They have the Pokemon tins, limit of 2. We love to see it. We really do. Now I just have to decide what I want. So many options. I love the Premier Ball. It is so pretty. So we're gonna grab this one. I'm gonna cause a problem. I'm causing troubles. You there? Okay. What else do we have? Oh, I could have grabbed that one. It was on top. It would have been so much easier. And I'm gonna grab this one. I'm not gonna cause any more trouble. We're just gonna grab these two and we're gonna get home and open them up. Moonbeams, we are back at home with the Pokeball tins. I'm so ready to open these up, but you know that this was not gonna be enough. And since we are straight off of the new release of Journey Together, you know I had to include some of these. I say we jump in with Journey Together and then we will end on the Pokeball tins. Let me grab my little scissors. And I'll just slice that open and jump straight into this. It was a fun little trick to see if we could find the Pokeball tins at Aldi. Is it Aldi or Aldi? I've heard like so many different ways to pronounce it. All right, so we'll start out with the booster bundle. I just like jumped straight into one, not even thinking about which one it was. So this is where we are today. No thought, just forward movement. Sometimes, you know what? It's what you need in life. Don't think, just go. All right, there's that code card. There's that energy. We got a Petalil. A little Sprigatito, my favorite. That was my personal choice when I played Scarlet and Violet. Got an Articuno, Postwick, the Paldean Wooper. So cute, so cute. We got a Lilligant. We can end the video right now. I don't see how we do much better. Yeah, I'm all tangled. Hold on. That ends our arc. Incredible, absolutely incredible. Wow. Wow, wow. Okay. We'll get this one sleeved up. Pretty sure this is one that we need for our binder, which Nate will be putting together on his channel very soon, I am sure. But obviously he doesn't put it together until I organize all of the cards, so that is something fun I get to do. I don't mind. I love organizing all of the cards. I like making sure that everything is sorted into our 5,000 count binders or boxes that we have, the storage boxes. So that is like my favorite thing to do. Like for me, organizing the cards is like my chill time. I love it. I can just sit there and just sort. Don't have to think much. Just, ooh, we got that Reshiram EX. Ooh, we are doing so good today. Oh my. All right, let me sleeve this one up. Oh, wow. Ooh, okay. I feel like because we are doing so well, we are set to only go downhill from here. Isn't that usually the way it goes? Like if something goes really well, good chance it is just gonna go, ooh, we got a Yukamori. Just gonna go downhill from there. It's fine. I mean, not a big deal. At least we started out like way up here. Probably gonna end like right around here. That's okay. That is okay. We got a spiky energy. Just gonna sleeve this up. We're gonna be so casual. We're gonna be so casual about the fact that we got the special illustration Wailord and a Ludicolo. Super casual. Like this is just another day-to-day opening of cards. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing super spectacular. I'm terrified to open up the next one. We have gotten a hit out of all but one. This is insane. All right, we got the Zoroark, Tropius, Swinub, Delmice. I don't know how to react. Like, should I just assume we're not gonna get more? Or do I assume that we are gonna get more? I just don't know. Whoa, we got an Alcremie. Shout out to Alcremie Sunday. Okay. We are 4 No, wait. Legit. We have got a hit out of every single pack. That is insane. I was like, oh, you know, we've missed, like, one of them didn't have anything. No, they literally have all had something. I just can't count. Are we surprised? No. No, we are not surprised. Okay, there's that. There's that. Let's get into the next one. Like, now I'm terrified. Like, terrified in a good way. Like, this is a good kind of terror. You want this terror. You want the terror of not knowing if you are gonna get something else when you really feel like you shouldn't because it's already been too good. Okay, thank goodness. I feel like we're kind of normalizing now. This is too much excitement too soon. We haven't even gotten very far. Like, we still have the Pokéball tins to go, and I can't function. All right, there's that code card. There's that energy card, whatever they're called. All right, we got Shelmet, a little Rockruff. Look at his that little walk that he does. Oh my goodness, I love it. Caterpie, we got a Banette, Pangoro, Wooper, Wooloo, too close, Maractus, and a Metagross. Okay, wow, 4 out of 5. That's insane. That's incredible. I love that. Okay, we're gonna get into this 3-pack. I'll be honest, still have yet to see the other 3-pack that has the, I believe it's a Yanmega. I've only seen the Scrafty. So there's our Scrafty. Here's a code card for that one. Let's get into it. I'm so scared. Oh my goodness. How much better could it get? I don't know. This is crazy. All right, let's guess on the energy. I'm gonna say fire. Is that enough time for you? Put your guess down below. Grass. Rats. All right, we got a Larvitar. Remoraid. That'll be the only one. So I think we'll just do like one guess the energy per game, per video. I think that's a better way to do it. Okay, we got a Marowak, Scavalier, and a Wailord. I like this Wailord better. It's my personal opinion. All right, let's see. What else are we going to get? Dun, dun. Code card. Energy. Larvesta. Metapod. Another Black Belt's training. Voltorb. Copperjaw. We got a redeemable ticket. I want you to listen to this. You count your prize cards, shuffle your prize cards, and put them in the bottom of your deck. Then take that many cards from the top of your deck and put them face down as your prize cards. I feel like you are playing such a dangerous game if you play the redeemable ticket. That is so scary. You got a Spiky Energy, a Metapod, a Lilligant, and a Tapu Koko. Couldn't have been an opening without Tapu Koko. I'm starting to assume that Tapu Koko is going to be like our go-to card that we're gonna get in this set. I have to shift everything, like we need to move it over. Okay, last journey together, and then we'll get into our Pokeball tins. I don't know what is inside of them at this point. There's that, there's this. We got a Rookity. I can't wait to open them up and find out, but I have a guess on what it's gonna be, but I'm not 100% sure. All right, we got Hop's Bag. No way, no stinking way. That is crazy. No, I feel like that's not allowed. And yet here we are. We have 2 of Enzorark EX. Wow, that's incredible. Okay, like I have to move on from this. Like I feel like I shouldn't, but I need to. How do you move on? Hold on. Okay, we are reset, we are recalibrated. We're gonna get into this. Let's see, is this gonna be like an easy open? No, of course not. Why would it be simple? That just makes too much. There we go. Complain enough and it'll open. All right, let's see what we get. There's that little Poi Coco coin. So, in this Pokeball, we have Scarlet and Violet, Obsidian Flames, and another Scarlet and Violet. Fantastic. I'm gonna start with the Obsidian Flames, just because that is the one I'm terrified of the most. Because I'm notorious for pulling Charizards with this set. This set and 151, I'm notorious for it. And I do not apologize for that. So, this is where we are, my friends. We got a Clefairy, done by Yukamori. Love to see it. We have a town store. Diggersby. We got a camera up. The cutie. The cutie! I mean, just look at him. That face. He's just so stinking cute. We got a Capsicid. Drillbur. And a Greedent EX. This is insane. This is incredible. I love it. This might be one of the best pulls, like the best series of pulls that we have gotten in an opening yet. I know we've gotten really good ones, but to double up the Zoroark EX, that's incredible. And especially with that Wailord, I just don't even know how we can top this. We got a Krogunk. We could end it here and I would see no issues with it because I think everything that we got was incredible and it's amazing. And that is another Yukamori. That makes me very happy. We got a Seviper and a Professor's Research. All right, last Scarlet and Violet from this first Pokeball tin. All right, there's that code card. There's that energy. We have a Lolololomola. We got a Toedscool, a Rotom. We got a Heracross, Crocodile, Flamigo, Energy Retrieval, a Revavroom, and an Armarouge. My favorite between the two. All right, we'll jump into this one. And for those of you who do not know, I do have a membership currently. If you have not joined it, make sure you join because you will get behind the scenes photos. Like I'll leave little messages here and there. And if I'm doing something out of the ordinary, you might be one of the first to know what I am getting up to. So if you want behind the scenes goodness, that membership is the way to go. There's only one level to become an official Moonbeam for life. You will be a Moonbeam for life. Not that you can't be if you're not a member. You just get, as a member, you get a little bit more. So yeah, you just get a little bit more behind the scenes than you would if you were not a Moonbeam for life. So here we go. Hold on, I got all tangled. There's that. There's that. Flip this over. But the trash is like starting to come into my area and I don't like it. All right, we got the Tarantula. We got that Clowncher. So the memberships are something that I did recently start, like within the last month. I know I don't talk about it too much, but just like a little reminder for you guys if you didn't know about it, it is there. We got that Houndstone. All right, I also do have a Discord. I am not crazy active on the Discord at the moment because I am trying so hard to get ahead on videos, especially during the summer, because this is the time where I'm gonna be like traveling a bit and I wanna make sure that you guys are still gonna see the videos. If I am late on a video, especially a Wednesday video, most likely that video will go up on Thursday. Same with Saturday. If there is no Saturday and I don't put a note, just kind of assume it'll be going up on Sunday. Usually my stuff gets pushed by like a day. So I'm trying to be better about it. Still very beginner. I'm on a beginner setting at the moment. I'll get this figured out. It's a very scary thing to know that I have to be like way ahead of the game. And as a professional procrastinator, I don't do that well. So thank you for being patient. We got a Houndour. This is the last one. So let's see if we can get anything good out of these tins. We've already gotten one good thing. We got that Espeon. Put that right up there. Got a Floatzel. Got a Wishcash. Got an Entei. My favorite doggo. Rowlet. And a Scovillain. Oh my goodness. All right, let's take a quick look at everything that we got out of this opening today. We got this awesome Greedent EX, the Zoroark EX. We got the Tapu Koko, Alcremie. We got this Wailord, amazing, the Reshiram, and another Zoroark EX. That's crazy. And before we go, I want to just kind of show you guys like an updated version of our Moonbeam binder. For those of you that don't know, I am currently working on a binder that only has cards that have either the moon or stars in them. And for those of you that don't know, I'm gonna zoom out. This binder is broken. It was broken from the minute I opened the box. If you didn't notice, it's because I am very sly and I will just get that right past you and you won't even notice and it looks great. So here is my busted Moonbeams binder. I'm gonna get a new one. It'll be fine, it'll be pretty. But for those of you that have not seen this yet, Here are all of the cards I have that have stars or moons in them. So obviously Jolteon, it looks like there are stars in the background. Articuno, stars in the background. Raichu, stars. Geodude, Venomoth, moons. Love it. All right, this some of you might not have seen yet. We got that Execute Golbat, Cubone, Illumai, Saltaria, and Drowsy, all with the moons. This is like an entire moon page. Jirachi, I just added because it looks like there are stars in the sand, and I love Jirachi with all my heart. My little wish maker is just so cute. All right, we got Umbreon with the moon in the background. Here's that Riolu a lot of you guys were asking about because you said it had stars. Put them in there. I've also added, we have Primeape with the moon. I found a Clefairy, a Duskull, and a Hippodon. All with the moon. So this is how our Moonbeam binder is going at the moment. So it is slowly getting more as the days go by. I try very hard. So if you see any cards that you did not see in the Moonbeam binder, make sure you point it out to me because I can be very oblivious sometimes and I will probably not even see it. So let me know if I miss any and I will make sure to get them in that binder. But Moonbeams, that is it for today's video. And remember, just like the moon, we all go through phases, but we are still whole. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week and I will talk to you next time. Bye!